Nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Yep. Cocktail?
You bet.
I'm Chase. I buy storage units at auctions with my two companions, and I show you what reality TV doesn't. Welcome to Chase Thrifts.
Hey, so it's Monday at 8 a.m. out here, and yesterday, as you saw, we went through a lot of stuff. We got through everything, basically. Then, we're gonna be cleaning up frantically, getting rid of some of this stuff, throwing it in the dumpster, which we've done a lot already, and that's because this Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving, is going to be my last big auction I'm doing for the year. So it's the U-Haul auction, which I usually do pretty decent at. I like the U-Haul auction. It's a lot cheaper than online auctions. It'll be my, I know I just had a live auction last week, which was amazing because I haven't had one since March. So this will be the second live auction, third live auction probably this year I've done. There's been nothing pretty much all spring and summer and fall, except these last two auctions I'm at. But it dawned on me last night, I was talking to my wife, I did not know Thanksgiving was this week. I knew the auction was the day before Thanksgiving. I thought I had another week. And when we was talking, I kind of freaked out a little bit because I need to clean this place up and stash stuff, list it, make some money. And so I have room for these new storage lockers I'm gonna be buying, because I usually buy 10 at this auction. Now this auction will be a little bit different since the pandemic's happening. They're only allowing 8 people into the auction at one time, the whole time, you know. And it's the one that you kind of go up and you look on TV screens from U-Haul, and they have pictures of the units and you bid on the pictures. And then they're scattered out throughout the whole area, and you drive from one location to the next, and you pick up the units up that way. You don't drive around and bid on them as you're driving around each facility. You do it all in one place, and you bid on them there, and then you buy all your units there, and you go around and pick them all up. So, I love this auction. Usually has some great stuff in it, and it's pretty exclusive as far as the people that are there bidding on stuff, so things don't get bid up to ridiculous prices, and that's where I get a lot of $5 to $25 units there. Yeah, it's gonna be my last big auction for the year, so I'm really excited, and it's gonna be my last big auction for a while because your old boy here, Chase, has got to get a job. I've been on unemployment since April, and I've been riding that wave for a long time. I've been trying to see if I can make this work as far as you know, buying and selling to make a full-time living, but it's just not feasible. There's just not enough stuff. I don't know if it's the geographic area we're in, or it's just I'm not working hard enough, or you know, I don't know. It's just not feasible to buy and sell full-time for me at least, and I don't make enough money. So, and then you know, the whole insurance thing, it's like $600 or $700 out of pocket for one of us. My wife doesn't get insurance either, and so it's not feasible to do that. So we're barely hanging on our coattails as it is during this whole pandemic, and everything's been really dry. And as far as auctions and stuff go, there's plenty of online auctions, there's plenty of online estate auctions, but just some reason, everything has doubled, tripled, quadrupled in price since the pandemic happened. So you're not making as much money as you would usually do. So that's where we're at right now. So we're gonna be cleaning the warehouse up frantically these next 2 days to hopefully get some room in here, because I kind of filled the place up and I got stuff laying around that I just need to get rid of. A lot of little furniture items and stuff I'm gonna put on Facebook for $10, $20 just to get rid of them really quick. And hopefully we'll be ready to rock and roll Wednesday morning. It's gonna be a very interesting Wednesday morning because I'm gonna have to get up at 5 probably to get to the auction. And the only reason is that because he's only allowing 8 people into the facility, and you have to be there first. It's just like a Black Friday deal. You have to be there first. I don't know how many people he invited. It's kind of a private invitation thing only, like you know, if you've been to the auction before, he'll invite you. It's not gonna be a public auction. So it won't be as frantic as Black Friday, but I'm gonna get there early so I can secure a spot to make sure I get some units, because they're gonna be the last ones for the year. And I'll make sure I get plenty of units, hopefully plenty of good stuff to keep me pretty good as far as money-wise for the rest of the year so I can keep paying rent while I'm working at a new job. And yeah, we should be good. We should be good. We get 2 days. Prepare for this auction. Well, I got here at 7:15, which is about 2 hours before the auction starts. And this auction, it's like a Black Friday auction almost, because the COVID-19, they're only allowing 8 people in the building to bid. And so you had to get here super early. I just got here about 2 hours early, roughly 2 hours. I was number 9 getting here, number 9. So I was number 9 by about 10 minutes. So I missed the cutoff to get into the auction. Now I'm on the alternate list, as they say, and maybe somebody will drop out or something. I don't know. Maybe they'll have a change of heart, let 9 people in instead of 8. It's just so disappointing. I was so hyped up for this auction. It was gonna be my last auction of the year, and because I'm going to be starting a new job, whatever it is, here soon. I have to get a new job. I can't sustain myself on storage units only, and not having insurance or anything like that really sucks. So this is going to be my last auction for the year, and hopefully I got enough stuff to ride it out for a couple months for my rent and all that good stuff. But looks like I didn't make it. I'm going to stick around for a couple hours to see what happens and see if I can get back in, or if they let me in. These guys know me really well. They're all really bummed they didn't make it. So yeah, really sucks, really sucks. All right, well, it's been 2 hours and it's 9 o'clock. So I went up there and they let 8 people in. I thought they'd let number 9 in, which is me, and they didn't. They had corporate U-Haul here today. I'm at the U-Haul auction where I usually go to a lot, and I know the auctioneer really well, and he just said, I'm sorry, I mean, they won't let anybody else past 8 in. I'm kind of sitting out here still because I had a guy in there, you know, he's in my last video. I told him if he finds a locker that looks like a Chase locker, go ahead and bid on it and I'll pay him back, because I really don't want to go home empty-handed today. I don't want to. And if he doesn't get one that's for me, I might help him unload some stuff, because I'm already up here and it cost me a lot of money to drive this truck, this Chevy dually and trailer. It's about $40 in gasoline just to drive up here and back. So I'm just gonna stick around a while. Maybe somebody will leave in the auction once they get enough units. There's 50 plus units in this auction. There's only 8 people in there. So maybe someone will leave and I can get a spot. That's what I'm really hoping for. Or he'll buy a locker for me. So, and the backup plan is me just helping him unload some lockers and stuff like that. So put the cherry on top of everything, I've fixed this truck where it was leaking, and it's been pouring down rain today. And I got leaks up here again. Look at this. Leaking all up down my ridge line right here. All up down my window. It's leaking down everywhere. Hopefully I get a locker, or I hope I help somebody at the locker and see if I can find anything cool in that locker I'm helping with. It's not what I want to do, but... And then see if anybody comes out of here and forfeits their position, you know, halfway through the auction after they got enough units. But usually that don't happen, so hope for the best. That's all we can do. I'm extremely disappointed that I was not here on time. I thought 2 hours would be plenty of time. to get in line to be number 8. But I don't think he should have invited. There was 3 other people that showed up behind me about 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes after I got here, and they didn't get in either. So I'm not the only one. So he invited, I don't know how many people he invited, but a lot of us didn't get in. Well, today is Friday, Black Friday indeed, and you see I'm not out doing anything. It's been a few days since the auction, the disappointment I had. Right now I'd probably be getting some more units up in Indy and trucking them down here with the trailer, but we're here, we deadheaded back home. We didn't find anything else to buy, and I really hate doing that because it just costs so much gas. That dually in the trailer gets about 7 miles a gallon because the trailer is just a flat front. I mean, it's a flat, huge trailer, so it just drags wind, and that dually is a 454, so it's about 40-50 bucks to get there and back. And really I was hoping to get something for the trip, but I just kind of wasted 6 hours and about 50 bucks in gas just to get nothing. Really kind of sucked. And it's not really the first time it's happened. It happened twice in this last 2 weeks. I've deadheaded with this trailer in the dually and wasted a lot of gas and time. I started making a video last week before I got my other units, and I sold a generator online, which I've had all summer. I fixed it up finally. You've probably seen it in my last video, and I sold it, and I put it in the trailer, and I would sell it Southern Illinois. I won't tell you the town. It was about 2 hours away, and the guy that bought it was on Facebook, and he's an older gentleman in a wheelchair, and he promised me he had all sorts of stuff in a barn and all kinds of goodies to pick through and buy. And when I got there, it was just a trash heap. I mean, there was nothing. There was one thing I kind of wanted, but it was such a piece of trash that even I didn't pick it up, which is pretty surprising, even after I messed with it for a while. But I started making a video. I'll show you some clips here. You can get a good idea. Since I don't have anything else to show you, let me show you some clips here of that little tidbit of my journey down to Southern Illinois to do some picking.
Who's that? You're back. He's a moving everything. That's not his. I mean, he was driving it up down. He's got there, and he had meth, and he was running from the cops, and so he's on.
This is not where I thought it would be.
No. Nope. I think this was a bus.
Yeah.
Right. I can put a meter on that and show you that it's charging right there when you turn it.
Where'd he?
You want to run up the other place? I'll go up there with you.
Yeah, definitely. I'll have to check it out. We can unload that generator real quick. We'll find something to trade.
You guys don't like wheelchairs, do you? I got all kinds of wheelchairs.
I've traded for wheelchairs before and fixed them up.
I got 2 more in here. That's 5. I gave $8,200 for that one right over there, or the government did. And it quit, it went brain dead. That's all the matter with it. It was around and around and around in circles.
Oh, yeah. Did you say how much you wanted for that thing? Probably was too much.
Why, you like it?
Yeah, I knew someone would buy it.
It's a plow.
People buy this shit around Crawfordsville all the time. There's gotta be something cool I can find in here. That Gravely's cool as shit, but I'm gonna go back there. You're gonna want too much money for it. Like Wabash or something like that. They drive them around the Cushmans.
Okay.
This goes on a Cushman.
Really?
Yep. No kickstart. I doubt it has any compression. Those are kind of rare. Yeah, really rare, but I think it's beat the fuck up.
Little rangers, like for animals to come in. And...
Oh.
You can ask him how much he wants for that, but
Yeah, I'll ask him, but
and then there might be stuff something in it.
nothing.
Empty boxes.
Doubt it.
Got a little washing machine.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be cool if it was actually functional.
Oh, it did work.
Yeah, it did work like 20 years ago.
This dude's literally just having us run through his fucking junk.
Yep. Two things. I saw the old Cushman motor in there, but it didn't have any compression. The sidekick motor,
Oh, that's Maytag. That's a Briggs Stratton.
big Briggs Stratton.
Yeah, I come off of, it runs. It runs.
I couldn't get any compression on it.
Oh, well, it runs. Did you notice it didn't have a carburetor on it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it does.
Oh, okay.
That's a Venturi tube on it. But anyways, that motor runs. The Faulkner motor runs. About all of them run. We can get them out and fire them up if you want to.
Okay.
If you want them, I take 100 apiece on either one of them.
Okay.
Both of them.
What about
All
the
5 of them.
Gravely?
The Gravely's Wisconsin,
Mm-hmm.
and it's stuck. But I broke a lot of them loose. Just pop the head off a piece of wood and a hammer and knock them loose and put them back down. And if I ride back up,
Mm-hmm.
$100 red.
Okay.
And if you want, back right in there and load them up.
Would you do 50 for the Gravely?
Well,
It's stuck up.
you go buy 2 of the other ones.
I don't even need the other ones. I don't have a lot of room for projects, but I can work on the Gravely.
I had some tools with it. They was out here by the blocks, but I think somebody grabbed a hold of them.
Because I don't even know what to do with the hit and miss. I have no idea how to work on them.
Well, that hit and miss is, I don't want to get rid of that.
I know it's worth a lot of money too.
I had a
So as you can see, we didn't get anything. We headed back with an empty trailer. Not a single thing really caught my eye that I really wanted. He had a lot of engines and crap, which is, I like engines and small engines. I usually can have a good turnaround on those, but none of them were unstuck. They're all jammed. They're all, yeah, I didn't want to bring a bunch of crap back with me and not have time to fix on them, because I'm counting the days down right now till I head to somewhere to work, because actually today would be the last day on unemployment. So I get to file for this week, and then next week I won't have any government assistance, which it's okay. I mean, I've been living off the government for a while now, it feels like, and just kind of doing what I love and making just enough money to pay my rent here and just moving on and playing around. So that's okay. So I'll be starting a job, and I've been applying everywhere. It's very, very dry out there for employment. So it looks like I'd be going to a factory or something where I have some expertise in industrial maintenance and stuff like that, which I really don't want to use. I know factories will kill your soul. I worked in one for a while. They really suck. But if it's what I gotta do, it's what I gotta do. So to get benefits back again and have some health care and all that good stuff. So there's a factory here in town that's hiring, and they'll hire basically anyone. They're hurting for people, and there's a reason why, because they suck, but it's what it is. So I didn't show you before, but we got some cool finds from the last locker, and I didn't show you guys everything, and so I had some friends and my wife and everyone else out here going through some stuff, and I'll show you guys some stuff we found that was pretty interesting, and go from there. So enjoy these little clips here too.
Hey, look, I think I found a jacket that might fit you.
Sean John. Look at that. Look at that jean jacket.
It's beautiful.
You don't find a lot of jackets that can fit my build. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
There's something in pockets. too.
Oh, that's classy.
Oh, so it's a isn't it?
Yeah,
That's a crack pipe.
it looks like a crack pipe.
Yeah, it didn't transport very well.
Gross.
You like that hat? We also found these hats right here. It's a blinder's hat. We've been wanting to buy one of these for a while. And I can just go downtown.
I like how the back of the jacket's collars even popped up.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna wrap it up for this video and just talk a little bit about what's happened over the year, because I don't know if I'll be making another video before Christmas time. And around December is when I started buying storage units again after I quit. And I love buying storage units and going through things. I really hate selling them. I'm getting better at the aspect of selling stuff and really just getting it out there and sold. And either, doesn't matter if it's cheap or not, I sell a lot of things really cheap and get rid of it really fast so I can move on to the next storage unit and really just enjoy going through the unit itself and finding the really cool things to play with, such as the hand in the last video, and just exploring all the kind of things you can find in the storage units. Really, storage units is a way for me to go out and explore and find really cool things. I don't really know where I'm going with that, but anyways, we've had bigger setbacks in the past. I mean, this is a huge setback for me because I love the UL auctions. I usually get a ton of units, a ton of items, and it sets me up for about a whole month usually, as far as going through it and selling things out of them. In December, it'll be the 1 year mark from where I started buying storage units again. And I think when you look back at when I started buying again, I've made a hell of a lot of progress this year. I may not have a lot of money saved up for the Tesla fund, but I don't think anyone in my position would have a lot of money saved up for Tesla fund. A lot has happened this year. We got the warehouse back in February. We have built our own office back here in the last couple months. A nice little office to sell things and have a little HQ going on. And we've gotten the Chevy dually, which allows me to get a bigger trailer, which we also got. So we can get storage units, bigger storage units further away, more efficiently, and all in one go usually with that big truck and trailer. So I upgraded the fleet, basically. I upgraded the fleet, I upgraded the location we do storage units at, and we've gotten a lot better at just about every aspect of it. Although we don't have a lot of money set aside for the Tesla truck, it's just been a hard year. No one thought I would lose both my jobs back to back, and then having to go on unemployment and do this kind of like a full-time job, which it really kind of makes me hate it a little bit, and that's why I'm going to get a job here soon. I just can't do the storage units and sell stuff full-time. It really makes me resent it, and I really love doing it. That's the big reason I don't sell full-time, or rely on the money to come in from storage units, because that's just the fact of it. I mean, once you do things that you really love and you do it for a living, it usually makes you hate it and you don't want to do it anymore. And I kind of had a trial version of that this summer when I didn't have any jobs, and it really kind of made me not want to come out here. Some days I just didn't want to come out here because I didn't want to do the part of doing it as a full-time job. I really love it as a hobby. I really love going through things and finding cool things, as I just said. So all in all, over the year, we've made huge progress. We got a whole new warehouse. We stocked it. It's full right now. We have shelving, we have tables, we have lighting, we have electricity, we have heat back here, we have a whole office, we have thousands and thousands of items here to sell that if we need the money, we can sell them. So I'm not too worried about that, not making rent or anything like that, because I have stockpiled over the summer, over the spring, over the fall for this exact type of situation. If I have to go find a job and that job takes a lot of my time and I don't have a lot of time to be out here to sell things, I have plenty of things to sell. So I think I'm rambling a little bit, but we've made huge progress over the year, and I'm just talking about this just in case I don't make another video before the end of the year. So really enjoy doing this, and I want to keep doing it for a long time. And the way to do that is to pace yourself and not get too deep into it. So yeah, I want to thank you guys that support me by watching my videos and stuff like that. I don't get any money from YouTube. It's not a thing. I've only gotten paid once from YouTube, one big lump sum. I don't get nearly a percentage of the views I used to get. I don't spend a lot of time making videos. I don't spend a lot of time making thumbnails or catchy little titles like I used to. Back in, you know, you guys seen some of my videos where I've gotten 300,000, 400,000 views. That's because I sat there and made little catchy little titles and thumbnails. I don't really do that anymore. I just do this for my own enjoyment and for anybody else who wants to watch me and kind of learn if I do anything. I don't really teach a lot, but you can kind of see me and see the things I do and stuff like that. That's what the whole channel's about. And then me going back, you know, 30 years from now, and I can see some of the stuff I did when I'm, you know, 60 years old, because I'm gonna turn 29 in 3 days, guys. 3 days to turn 29 years old, and getting ready to hit that big old 30 mark. Then I don't know if you guys knew that. So I've been doing this since, my gosh, I've been doing storage units almost 4 years now. I've gotten pretty good at it. I know what to find. I know what things are. I know exactly when I see something, I pretty much know what it's going to cost, what it's going to sell for, like on eBay. Anyways, guys, I don't want to ramble on too long, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Remember, fortune favors the bold. Get out there some bold shit, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Black Friday, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, all that good crap. See you guys next time. Here is an idea of how small this life is.